Matt Engelbrecht this morning was it is manageable snow. We're looking at 1 to up to 3 inches by the end of today. But I wanted to zoom out the radar and actually show the whole scope of this system. This actually is a winter storm, but we're not going to be experiencing winter storm conditions here in Michiana. Good news, we are looking at some heavier snowfall that is moving past the middle part of Indiana here, the central portions of our state. But we are looking also at that freezing line that is currently going through Atlanta right now. If you look at the misery map, pretty terrible down there, experiencing a lot of delays. Of course, Atlanta is a huge hub for travel, so keeping a rather close eye on that. And actually, some snowfall that they saw down south, actually in Arkansas, some folks already have seen 7 inches of snow. Again, not going to be experiencing any of those conditions here in Michigan. Just some light snowfall throughout the rest of the day today. So let's go ahead and time it all out with Future Track starting right now at noon. Again, light snowfall moving throughout, and the reason it's so light and it's pretty coarse too. It's not that fluffy snow. The reason for that is actually going to be because of the lack of moisture in the atmosphere. Going to make the snow very easy to blow around. One of the main reasons why we're concerned with visibility. We'll touch on that in just a second. But again, the main time for the snow today for widespread snow is going to be at 4 o'clock today, and then we start to downtick the snow threats starting from there and going onwards. We have 9 o'clock here. We can see this last band of that system starting to exit through Michiana, and then actually going to switch modes from system snow to then looking at lake effect snow coming off of Lake Michigan. But again, not looking at strong lake effect snow bands to set up. We're looking at just some light and scattered bands pretty much through Saturday morning and a little bit into Saturday afternoon, where we then usher back in some of that cloud cover and start to cool down. Take a look at this. This is the visibility trend throughout much of the day today. And again, that's why we've issued that first alert weather day. 4 o'clock and also at 6 o'clock as well, going to be less than a mile. So if you are coming home from work on this Friday, just make sure you are budgeting some extra minutes to that commute, and also just take it easy on the roads. Increase that follow distance, and also make sure your headlights are on. As we can see, visibility will be improving for tomorrow. Good news there. So let's go ahead now, take a look at the snow totals when all is said and done. Now, this will also take into account tomorrow morning's lake effect snow. And as we can see, for portions of Berrien County, we're talking St. Joseph up there and just to the north of us up in South Haven, they could be seeing closer to 4 inches of snow when you take, lake effect into account. But for much, if not everybody, we're looking at a dusting to right around 2 inches for most portions. And actually, much of us actually could be hitting that 3-inch mark as well. Just enough to pretty much cover the grass. So let's go ahead again on Future Track, looking just ahead a little bit, going to usher out that system, and then our next system will actually be moving in on Sunday. It's going to be another Clipper system. We've had a number of these actually this winter, but this one looks like it's going to be a fairly weak system with not a lot of snow potential, maybe a dusting up to 1 inch of snow. Here's that 10-day forecast. Again, first alert weather day issued for the rest of the day today, and again, main time for that alert day is going to be right around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, keeping snow throughout the weekend, and as we can see, a good portion of next week as well, Caroline. Cold air and